Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Aaron Nilsson, Jonathan McCurry. Joining me here, we are at Anhorn Field in Central Point, Oregon. You see there on the John Scott scoreboard, it is Roseburg visiting Crater. We are about 4:55 p.m. right now. I believe it's in the 70s. Light breeze. Very nice day for sports in general. Baseball for sure. The wind looks like it's going from left field to right in the direction it's going. So more of a south kind of wind. Thank you for joining us here on TableRockSports.net. Executive producer of Table Rock Sports is Joe Brent. We do appreciate all of our community business partners' support. We'll mention and drop the names throughout this game. Crater, last time we were here, had the mercy rule invoked on them against North Medford, losing 12-2. It's another 5A, 6A matchup as COVID has forced a lot of that. Jonathan, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. And I'm looking over at this Roseburg squad, and I'm wondering if they're carrying their full team today. Because I've seen them play a couple games against South and North in passing, and they're usually carrying a bigger squad. And looks like they have a couple guys short today, potentially.
Let's see, I haven't counted myself. I didn't think about it until you pointed it out. Are they at 9, maybe 10, 11?
Looks like that might be just about it.
So not many subs, pinch hitters, any of that. They got 9. We can have a game at least. That's the good thing about baseball. It's one good thing about baseball is it's not where it's going to totally wear you out. It's different for a pitcher, but just any normal field player, you can go 9. You don't have to worry about none of any subs. They can play the game. Just be right, bare bones. 9 people, and we're good to go. Again, thank you for joining us. We're waiting on the starting lineups. They have not been announced just yet. And we can give you a pretty good guess on what Crater might be. Roseburg not too sure at the moment. I mean, just looking at the roster, though, if you're just looking at the strict varsity, they've only got 11 on that roster. Of course, they could pull up junior varsities, JVs. We do have the JV game going on the other side of the dirt parking lot. So I don't know how many they'd have available either. That is a power struggle. Not to say a power struggle necessarily between varsity and junior varsity, but it is one of those things, consideration and something you have to deal with. Varsity usually takes priority. They're going to pull up who they need from JV. So JV is the one that suffers. There's also a freshman team, too. I don't know the Oregon rules on that, if you can pull any of the freshmen up to JV or not. But you usually have a freshman team. That means freshmen. So I know you wouldn't be able to put anyone down from an upper level or an upper grade. But I wonder, can you pull anybody up?
Yeah, and also you mentioned the fact there's a game going on across the field at JV, and there's no doubleheader today, so that might explain the fact that there's a few less guys over there in the dugout.
Now, we do not have the announcement of the starting lineups, but we'll get that for you as they are here. So different from last game starter for Crater. We had Dustin Douglas start last game. We got Caleb Randolph, starting pitcher for Crater in this one. We will get to update the scoreboard for you right now with pitch count. It is 1-1. Make sure I get the numbers for you. So batting first for Roseburg, number 2, Sebastian Watson. Hit the short. And he is out, number 1.
Looks like Randolph's going to start on the mound today for Crater as well. We saw him come in second in that last game they lost against North.
He did come in as a relief pitcher. So now we have got up to the plate, number 6, Logan Klopfenstein. I believe that is the same Klopfenstein who had a decent year in football for Roseburg. Had the only score against this Crater football team just a couple of months ago. Since we're now in May, it was in March. No, excuse me, it was April 2nd. Just a month ago. It seems like forever ago. So 3 straight balls to Klopfenstein. That's in for a strike. There we go. Now the John Scott scoreboard's updated for you. 3-1. This one grounded to third. Takes it on the hop. Great throw. Got him in time. So 2 straight groundouts. Number 14, batting third, Austin Takahashi. That one low for ball 2. Fouled off, strike 1. Dawson Gillespie on deck. A little high, ball 3. And that hit him. So Takahashi on first, 2 down. Dawson Gillespie up to bat. Ball 1. A lot of balls to start off for Randolph. This one hit high and well and deep in the gap. And that ends up on the other side of the fence. Oh, excuse me. No, that was caught. Looked like it was down. Landed on the other side of the fence. That was caught just very close to that fence. Out number 3. We will step away for just a moment. You're watching TableRockSports.net.
My Circle K, powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
US Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All US Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for US Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back, TableRockSports.net, here at Ann Horn Field. I've had it updated for you. There we go. Now we got it, bottom of the first. And the same as we had in the previous game for Crater, Peyton Ann Horn starting. He is the leadoff hitter for Crater. Takes the first pitch for a strike. It is Dominic Titone. One of those pronunciations, I'm sure. On the mound for Roseburg. It's high ball one. Roseburg does look like they have one. Looks like they have two extra. So they have 11 total, as their roster says. So it's very thin.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. You look over at the Crater side, and they still got guys filling in, so they're going to have a full squad today. So they got around 14 or 15, Crater side. And that's a strikeout. And as we had previous matchups, well, looks like the starting lineup might be the same. Jared Weber hitting second. That one hit very high. So 2 strikes now. High for ball one. That one doesn't drop enough. 2-2. Tone's got a quick, he doesn't take long before he delivers that next pitch. Off the glove. 3-2. Yeah, and you compare him and Randolph on the other side. Randolph takes a lot longer to kind of get in his stance and set up. And we're already ready for the next pitch.
High and very close to us. That is going to be, in, and he hits the fence. Great catch. I think he held on to that. Wow. Great catch from Evan Corbin, coming over, slamming into the fence, but holding on to it. Ouch.
And he was running full speed too, and he still caught that ball. Gotta praise the focus there to hold on to it.
Wow.
And he stays on the field. And that's big, too, because that's out number 2 here at the bottom of this first.
Brandon Tibbles now. He was the DH last time around. Not sure about this time. One and one. On that one outside the zone. 3-1. That'll be a walk. So Tibble's on first. Batting fourth, Hunter Chepp. Cleanup looks to be his usual spot. Two straight balls.
And if anyone's going to get this Crater offense going, you can usually count on Chubb in his first or second at-bat to get something going, and Randolph right behind him.
That one's in first strike, 2-1.
It's starting to warm up out here.
That one landed in a truck bed. Better than the windshield. 2-2.
Yeah, and it definitely happens. I was at the South game the other day and had a nice little dent from a softball on one of the cars behind us.
So yours was fine.
Yeah, mine was the car right behind that car.
Okay.
So
Man.
I lucked out there.
Full count as Tibbles takes second. That's a strikeout looking. Chubb's gone. So was the first inning. We head to the top of the second. No runs, no hits, no errors. 0-0.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens, called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
I went over there and it was right on the corner of the...
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
We're back here, top of the second. Knox Hubbard up to bat. Took the first pitch, first strike. Ball one. Garrett Zimet on deck. That one hit well into center field. Over his head, bounces to the wall, the fence. Stays at second. Leadoff double.
That's the first bit of life we've seen from either team so far as batting goes. Might be, is that the first hit or?
It is the actual first hit for either team.
Yeah, we've only had walks so far, so maybe that'll get Roseburg going here.
Bunt down. Out at first, the sacrifice works. Hubbard on to third.
And sometimes that's all it takes. That was a nice bunt, too. Killed all ball momentum. Just dropped right there.
Now Dominic Satone, the starting pitcher, up. High for ball one. One and two. That one hit to short. That will make the score. So an RBI for Tatone. He's out at first. Roseburg on the board. Evan Corbin now up.
And he's the one we saw with that great catch earlier at the fence.
Slamming right into it.
Big number 7 versus number 7 here.
1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 2 strikes. Really got under that one. Center field. Out number 3. So 1 run, 1 hit. Head to the bottom of the second. Roseburg now on the board. 1-0. You're watching SaberRockSports.net.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Get the Randolph first time up, batting fifth for the Comets. So we're going to miss strike two. High for ball one. That's in. The third strikeout for Titone. The second one looking. That one very deep at the fringe, and he's safe at first. So Damon Kindreich. Ryan Hill up now. That one gets away from him. Kindreich will take second. Two balls, no strikes. And Kindreich's infield single was the first hit for Crater in this one. But we are only at the bottom of the second. That one hit to right. Caught. Out number two. Aiming for third. He threw him out. Tagged him out. Ends up being a double play on that fly out. One hit, no runs. We head to the top of the third. Still 1-0 Roseburg.
In RBTD all my life. When we moved to Talent, that's when we purchased our house.
All those memories were in that little spot for 17 years.
Everything in that house, all our firsts, everything gone. Now more than ever, with so many families being displaced, their kids will still be able to come to school to Phoenix and Talent because they'll be able to use RBTD.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
So your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Welcome back. Top of the third now. Randolph needs to warm up for Crater. Sports leagues and activities for the entire family are coming your way from the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. It's time to sign up now for summer fun. Go to playmedford.com where you'll find the Coach Pistol Softball Camp July 12th or 14th, led by the SOU National Champion coach and players. You'll also find junior golf lessons and USTA youth tennis programs. You can also see all your other favorites. Visit playmedford.com and register today. Now, summer's just right around the corner. It's not hot today, but that sun just right on us. It feels like it's hotter than it is.
Yeah, it's just beating down, and I already have a sunburn I'm healing from, so trying to avoid the sun whenever possible.
I'm covering up my arm, putting it under the table. I'm already going to get hit with it. I didn't put on sunblock. It might hit very high. And they catch it. Out one.
Yeah, and I lost that one up in the sky, so I couldn't get a placement on where it was going.
Yeah, he hit it really high up there. And that was Carson Dunn, if you're calling that. We should be through the lineup. We are again. So top of the order, ground out. Sebastian Watson, his first time up. He's facing 2 balls, no strikes. 2 balls, 1 strike. This one hit to short and bobbled. He'll be safe at first. So we consider that an error. Was it a hit? Was it error?
I would say error.
It bobbled a little bit as he was going to pick that up to throw to first.
But I usually say hit just to give the batters the benefit of the doubt. Put something on the stat sheet. Gonna have a steal at second.
And I'll call it an error and a hit. Let's go with that. Two balls, no strikes. Watson on second. Two balls, 1 strike. That one's going to drop. Watson comes around third. That is a double for Klopfenstein. RBI double. It's 2-0 now. Takahashi hits that high into center field. He's under it. Out number 2, Klopfenstein's ready to tag and decides against it, returns to second base. Dawson Gillespie, cleanup. Flied out his first time up. That one into left field. And got past him. So Klopfenstein comes around to score. And Gillespie into second with a double.
Yeah, and all this with 2 outs on the board.
That one fell back. Knox Hubbard doubled his first time up. Tipped into the glove, strike 2. High for ball 1. Now one to second. And that is out number 3. 3 hits, 2 runs, 1 error. We head to the bottom of the third. Roseburg tacks on 2 more. It's 3-0. You're watching TableRockSports.net.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back 3-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Whew.
I believe in the bus system. They have always been there for my wife, and I know that she feels safe.
For me, riding the bus is a norm.
Other big cities have bus systems, and everybody rides the bus.
Having RBTD, just a bus stop away from my job, from my school, from my house, allowed me to be able to go to college, to get my 3 degrees, and still be a mom.
Welcome back. Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon at 950 Royal Avenue in Medford. Hope you're enjoying today's game. They have a wide range of eye care services for the entire family. Visit eyecaresouthern.oregon.com to learn how Dr. Brian Mitchell and his team can help your vision needs. So Trenton Schwab up, his first time up. Got 1 ball and 2 strikes. It was close, 2-2. If it wasn't a strike, folks, it was probably a ball. It's now full count. That's in for Tatone's 4th strikeout. His 3rd straight. The batter not even swinging. So Dawson Douglas, his first time up. That one didn't drop enough, 1-1. Foul tip, 1-2. And that looks like it did. It brushed Douglas. Peyton Anhorn struck out his first time. That was only about a foot away from my hand. Short fences over here on the lines.
First foul ball to come my way since I started doing games out here.
We should bring our gloves next time.
Yeah, we might have to.
1 ball, 1 strike. Two and two now. That one hit to right. That was just foul. And everybody's safe on that one. Those don't happen very often. When they do, it's very hard for anybody to do anything with it. You're going to have a meeting there on the mound. So classify that as an infield single. It was practically a home plate single.
Yeah, a bit of a weird one. So instead of 2 outs, we only have 1 out here at the bottom of the third. And 1 man on base.
For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned, family-run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. And Table Rock Sports says thank you to over 100 new YouTube subscribers this spring. It helps us keep the games coming, which we love doing. All you got to do is go to youtube.com, search Table Rock Sports, click on the red subscribe button. If you'd like to join the team, we appreciate it. Thank you. I mean, some people are on YouTube these days anyway. It's really simple. You're already there. And Weber. Weber fouled out. That was Corbin. That was his hit into foul territory. They're looking to run in turn 2. They do turn 2.
That's some pretty impressive stuff. A little flip over to second base and then back to first.
See if we got that for you.
And Roseburg wheeling and dealing today.
So you take a look at that instant replay. Nice little toss to second. Turns. Doubles them up. So 1 hit, no runs, no errors. We head to the top of the 4th. Roseburg still up 3.
Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Written RBTD all my life. When we moved to Talent, that's when we purchased our house.
All those memories were in that little spot for 17 years.
Everything in that house, all our firsts, everything gone.
Now more than ever, with so many families being displaced, their kids will still be able to come to school to Phoenix and Talent because they'll be able to use RBTD.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
So your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
So Garrett Zimmett ahead with 2 balls, no strikes. Sacrifice bunt his first time up. It's now 3 balls, no strikes. And that is a leadoff walk for Zimmett. And Dominic Tatone up, grounded out his first time up. Great down the mound for Tatone. 4 strikeouts. 3 innings pitched. That bunt is foul. That bunt stays fair. And they can't hang on to it. Tatone is safe at first.
Yeah, I tried the initial tag first, and Tatone was a little too fast, so did the little flip afterwards, and he dropped it at first. Good hustle there. And he gets to take a breather while the runner comes in for him.
That bunt is fair as well. Made no mistake about that at first. Advances them though, second and third. Only one down. Carson Dunn popped out his first time up. Low for ball one. Another good opportunity for the Indians. That would be with Randolph on the mound. It is our sponsors who make this live high school athletic action available for you, included our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore Jeep Dodge Chrysler. Visit lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride. Also, thanks to Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon, our presenting sponsor with 7 locations to serve you. Those you see there on the John Scott scoreboard, runners on second and third. 1 ball, no strikes. Only 1 out. Top of the 4th. Randolph in another precarious position. Dunn trying to add to this lead. In the dirt. Ball 2. Three balls, no strikes. That's a walk. Watson up, 1 for 2. Infield single his last time up. Only 1 out and 3 on. That went up too short. 2 down. Pretty big out right there.
Yeah, he got the bases loaded. Now all the pressure's on this batter right here instead of Randolph.
Anywhere will be an out. Any base. Klopfenstein, RBI double his last time. He's 1 for 2. The pressure on Randolph is to not walk. 1-1. That would have been a ball.
Yeah, you're right. It was low.
That one hit well into left. But only a fly out. Roseburg strands 3, but they're still up 3. We head to the bottom of the 4th. You're watching TableRockSports.net.
They believe in the bus system. They have always been there for my wife, and I know that she feels safe.
For me, riding the bus is a norm.
Other big cities have bus systems, and everybody rides the bus.
Having RBTD, just a bus stop away from my job, from my school, from my house, allowed me to be able to go to college, get my 3 degrees, and still be a mom.
At My Circle K, powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
U.S. Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All U.S. Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. U.S. Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
In bottom of the 4th, Brandon Tibble's up. 1 ball, 1 strike. A walk his first time up. Tie for ball 2.
And the pitching for Roseburg tonight has been a work of art.
Tatone definitely doing a great job on that mound. Despite being up 3-1 right now behind the count. 4 strikeouts, 1 hit through 3 innings.
Yeah, and this is about the time they put a new pitcher in the last game, so we might have to think that Crater might replace Randolph here pretty soon. Or maybe let him pitch another inning or 2.
Maybe they'll see how he starts off the next inning. I mean, he got out of the jam. 1 out, bases loaded. But he did get the bases loaded, albeit one was an error as he threw to first base. Next swing by Chubb, struck out his first time up. That one's in for strike two.
Put a nice little spin on that one, fell right into the box at the last second.
Swing and a miss.
We got Randolph back up.
The 2 strikeouts for Chubb. 5 strikeouts now for the pitcher Tatone. Randolph fouls that one back. Randolph also struck out his first time up. That's fouled. No balls, 2 strikes. It's outside, ball 1. High, ball 2. That one hit well into left. That's gone. 2-run jack by Randolph. Just like that. They are back in this.
Yeah, that's the pitcher's best friend right there. He's like, you know what? I'm just going to do this myself right here. Bring it closer. He put some heat on that one. I thought maybe they'd track it down in the outfield, went over the fence.
Yeah. I mean, you could see as soon as he hit it, that was going far, but he cleared the fence. Two balls, no strike to Kendrick. Singled his first time up. He's now got 3 balls, no strikes. That one fouled off to the right. 3-1. Now the question, how long Tatone stays in. And nearly perfect up until that point. Only had 2 walks and allowed 1 hit. Rounded to short. Out number 2. Hill flied out his first time up. That one hit to third. Off his glove. Decides against throwing it across. Gonna let him take first.
St. Crater's doing what they have to do now. They started off slow, and here at the midway point of this game, they're starting to ramp it up. And that one's got a sting. Went for the bunt, and ball hit the ground and came up and hit him on the chin.
Schwab looks to be okay.
You know, there's a reason I played football in high school and not baseball. I played Little League over at U.S. Cellular when I was a kid for the Junior Giants. First day I ever played, I got a black eye.
Oh.
And that was when I decided that football was my sport and not baseball.
Yeah, black eye, there's your sign. He gets thrown out at first. So Hill got caught, but not before two come across the plate. It is now 3-2 as we head to the top of the fifth. We'll be right back.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Avista Utilities and our friends from My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Morning motivation, crunch in your lunch, and fuel for your road trip begins with My Circle K. Randolph stays on the mound and in the game for the Comets. We got Takahashi up, 0 for 1. Flight out his last time up. It's in for strike one. That one in foul territory, but high. Oh, it did stay in. Excuse me, he got it next to the line. Gillespie now doubled his last time up. He is 1 for 2. High for ball one. Low for ball two. One hit right to third. Bobbled. Regains composure. Throws it across. 2 down. Hubbard now. Double and a ground out. He's 1 for 2. That was high for ball one. That one hit high into the gap. And caught. Out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. No runs, no hits, no errors. 3-2 Roseburg.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, God! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
We are back. And Schwab will lead off again for Crater. As it was Hill, it was picked off at first while Schwab was still in the middle of his at-bat. Stone still on the mound with 5 strikeouts, but allowed that 2-run shot from Randolph in that bottom of the 4th. Now we've got that replay for you. We can get it here. Randolph just killed that ball. Right to the tone. Throws out Schwab at first. Dawson Douglas hit by the pitch his first time up. First pitch is strike. One and one. That one is fair, right down the line. Douglas ends up with a long single.
That was close to the line. I thought maybe it went out, but then I looked a little closer, and I think they were right. Stayed right in play.
It was right there at that bag, maybe just past it or just over it. Anhorn 1 for 2 infield single his last time up. Held off. one will drop. It is a single for Anhorn, first and second. That gets past. Douglas slides in safely. Anhorn advances to second. That's a throwing error.
Yeah, it seems like Roseburg just rushing a little bit here. They had what they wanted to have going. Then all of a sudden, Crater's put themselves in a nice position here. Maybe take a lead. Down 3-0 at first.
Tatone in complete control. You're wondering where they're going to get their runs from. So single for Anhorn, reaches second on an error. Weber into a double play. His last time up, he is hitless through 2 at-bats. Crater will be at home against Southwood for a double header this Saturday, which we will have for you here on TableRockSports.net. That one a little low, ball 1. That one hit well into right field. Enough for Douglas to tag up at third. And Anhorn safely into third himself. So it ties it up. Tibbles walked both of his at-bats. So sun is going down. However, unfortunately, it's not behind the trees. This one's very high. Got both of them running onto it. And caught, but not before Crater is able to tie this one up. 3-3. We head to the top of the 6th. You're watching TableRockSports.net.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Welcome back. Top of the 6th. Aaron Nilsson, Jonathan McCrary. Randolph still on the mound for Crater. Is a 3-3 game. We appreciate you for watching and for all of our sponsors' support. If you haven't already, go to youtube.com. Click on subscribe for Table Rock Sports. Get all notifications whenever your favorite team or teams are live. It's all these games come to you at no cost to you. There's a lot to cover with all these COVID-shortened seasons of 6 weeks. It's packed in here. So we started in March. We're in our second of third seasons now. Garrett Zimmett walked his last time up. This wood bench is now getting to my backside. A little itchy.
Yeah, that's why I brought my chair out here. Got the splinters on there.
Oh, and he was hit by that one. So leadoff is on base. I thought about bringing that, and I probably will next time. Do not want to sit on this table again.
Or at the very least, you could bring like a blanket and throw it over.
Yeah.
Something.
Tone with the bunt, but it's foul. It is uncomfortable. And uncomfortable has table in it, so it makes sense.
You know, I ain't much for grammar, but you're right.
The word table is in uncomfortable. Whoa. Kind of fits the bill right now.
I'll tell you what, I'm glad the sun is starting to disappear from where I am right here.
We got a little bit of cloud cover over in front of it, which is helping.
Maybe, just maybe, I'll get a tan. But I highly doubt it. I'm still peeling from 2 weeks ago when we did the North and Roseburg softball game. See, it's a little more than 2 weeks now. It was like 2.5 weeks ago.
A lot of hot and dry on our way. That one cut it, and it drops into left field. So to Tone in for a single. First and second now, Roseburg. He's got something going.
Yeah, it surprised me a little bit there. I thought he was going to try to go for the bunt again.
Always risky with 2 strikes. And some smoke, dark smoke off to the right. That does not look like a grill. That bunt works. The runners on second and third with only 1 out.
Yeah, I like doing games to this field. I'm living in Central Point right now. I'm about two blocks away.
Oh, perfect.
Maybe 3 going the other way. Nice day at the ballpark, and then go right home.
Nice and cool right now. Good breeze coming through.
And I didn't know they were playing games on this field until the first game I showed up here, and it's actually a nice field out here.
Mm-hmm.
Some good shape.
Love the lime trees. That left into left center, and those trees, how they've planted those. Yeah, they're not perfect at the top. They haven't cut them off and perfectly manicured them, but it's a nice little block there. That one popped up behind us. And it goes right over a van. Dunn walked his last time up. Popped out his first time. 2-2. Outside, ball 3. Oh, that one Fouled off.
Yeah, the official had to duck there. Straight line drive. Full count.
Going high for ball 4. Bases are loaded. So now they can get a double play.
See if they can break this tie here that Crater worked really hard to attain.
We might have a pitching change. They're talking.
Yeah, I felt like maybe it was coming at some point. Getting close to the end of this one, Randolph might ride it out, or we could see.
I saw Cameron Johnson Painter grab his glove on the bench in the dugout. It looks like they're letting him stay out there. He's feeling pretty good that he can get them out.
Yeah, and I say if they let him pitch this long, probably let him finish the game. He got him out of that jam earlier. Although this one's going to be a little tougher, only 1 out on the board instead of 2.
I'm not sure what his pitch count is. I just got to watch that. Bases loaded and 1 out. That one catches the bottom of it. Strike 1. That could be for 2. They can't get 2. They do get him at first.
Yeah, and just that little bit of indecisiveness almost cost him first base. It's good to know what you want to do, but if you waited any longer than that, then Roseburg would have had bases loaded and a score.
Klopfenstein flight out. He's 1 for 3. So it is 4-3 as Roseburg gets the one across the plate. They couldn't turn the double play, which would have ended the inning. Kept it at 3. And now Crater's going to have to come from behind again. So we got 1-1. And that gets past him over the glove. Another one comes across. And a second one comes across.
And that's just about what they wanted.
So a 2-run RBI single for Klopfenstein. And it's now 6-3. Looks like Randolph is coming out. Unfortunately for him, could have been out. Had they been able to make that clean on that play before that one, could have been double play out of the inning. But unfortunately, 3 runs come across. Crater's down 6-3. And it will be, I believe this is Johnson Painter coming out to warm up.
Yeah, and Randolph didn't have a bad game by any means. Just kind of, you can kind of see him wearing down there at the end. Was one of the reasons he helped bring his team back and tied it up.
We had him at 5.2 innings pitched. Seven hits. Two walks. And because I wasn't really keeping close attention to the errors and if it was an actually earned run, I cannot say. how many earned runs he has. But 5.2 innings pitched, 7 hits, 2 walks. As Johnson Painter warms up. We will be right back here on TableRockSports.net.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.oregon.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Welcome back here to Anhorn Field. Cameron Johnson Painter now the relief pitcher, the first for Crater. As Randolph heads to the dugout. Takahashi up 0 for 2, flying out his last 2 times up, hit by a pitch his first time. Kloffenstein on first, 2 down. Kloffenstein's going for second, and he is in. And when he gets past, Kloffenstein will head to third.
That's why even after the runs, I usually advocate for maybe Randolph to finish the game. Got a new pitcher coming in right here at the end. It's going to be a little rusty to start out. Probably going to see a lot of balls here in the early going.
And that is going to be a walk for Takahashi. Gillespie 1 for 3. He's in for strike 1. Stand up steal there at second.
And a walk here will load the bases. But right now we got an 0-2 count.
Fouled off. Got about a 16% chance of walking here. Give or take something. That was just a quick estimate.
I know I said grammar wasn't my subject earlier, but I don't know if math is my subject either. I was a social studies guy in history.
All right, give us a fact as we know it in the books. As far as we know it. That's ball one. Or something that's interesting.
Something that's interesting. I will think about it.
Okay.
I will have something later for the broadcast.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 out, 2 on. Johnson Painter trying to get out of this one. That one high for ball 2. Well, now we're looking at about a 47% chance of a walk. That one grounded foul.
I got one. So, do you know what the original county seat of Jackson County was?
What do you mean, original county seat? As
So
in, like, where it's,
Yeah,
like,
the
not Medford.
The county seat is Medford right now.
Okay.
What was the county seat before Medford back in the day?
Was it Gold Hill?
Getting a little closer. It'll be obvious when you think about it.
Not Central Point.
I'll give you a hint. It has
Okay.
Jackson
Eagle Point?
in the name.
Oh. Jacksonville.
Yes, Jacksonville
Oh.
was the original county seat of Jackson County. And do you know why Medford is now the county seat?
When did it happen? When did it change?
Not sure the year. Back in...
Got away from him. And Klopfenstein comes home for the 7th run.
Well, they put some points on the board in this inning. I have to remember the specific year, but the reason why the county seat changed was they built the railroad, and it went around Jacksonville instead of through Jacksonville. It went through Medford. So Medford was the city that grew, and Jacksonville kind of got left out in the cold.
Oh. That's what I was wondering if there was a specific thing as far as a date, like something happened that year. But
I got to think of
yeah.
the year, but it was 18-something when the railroads came through.
Jacksonville's a great place.
It's almost better that way, that it kind of got the railroad built around Jacksonville, because it's still pristine and the history is preserved there. That's why I love going out there to visit Jacksonville all the time.
Right to first. Tagged out with authority.
A very pronounced tag there.
Yes. They're out of it. They're out of it now. Bottom of the 6th. Their chance to come up and see what they can do. Chip away at this. You're watching TableRockSports.net. You're right back after these messages.
Your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
I've written RBTD all my life. When we moved to Talent, that's when we purchased our house.
All those memories were in that little spot for 17 years.
Everything in that house, all our firsts, everything gone.
Now more than ever, with so many families being displaced, their kids will still be able to come to school to Phoenix and Talent because they'll be able to use RBTD.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
So your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and DeVilleneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
And Chubb up to bat now. Bottom of the 6th. First pitch is a ball. He's struck out both times he's faced Tone. This one will at least not be a strikeout, but a ground out. So one down here. Randolph, 2-run home run his last time up. They're going to need some more of that magic.
That's got to be in the back of Tone's mind here. Randolph can swing it when he wants to.
He's given him 2 straight balls. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Foul back. Sounds like it avoided all the cars. 2-2. That one way high. I thought that was the 3rd ball, but the scoreboard here only has it as the 2nd. And it was correct. It was a full count. So Kinreich grounded out. Infield single. He's 1 for 2. That one will drop into left field. So first and second, 1 out. Hill's 1 for 2. One and one. Titone keeping a close eye on Randolph there at second. This game could easily get away from him. That well hit. And well covered there in left field. 2 down. Schwab 0 for 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Two and one. Rights the tone. And that does it for the bottom of the 6th. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Top of the 7th. Roseburg still up 4. Be right back.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
In RBTD all my life. When we moved to Talent, that's when we purchased our house.
All those memories were in that little spot for 17 years.
Everything in that house, all our firsts, everything gone.
Now more than ever, with so many families being displaced, their kids will still be able to come to school to Phoenix and Talent because they'll be able to use RBTD.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
So your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Welcome back. Top of the 7th. Cole Eldred taking the mound for Crater here in the top of the 7th. Also have Garrett Schultz in a bat for Roseburg. Not sure if it's a substitution. Just pinch hitting. Due up was Hubbard. And it's bobbled at second. So safe at first is Schultz. Another error for Crater. To Tone now. High for ball 1, 1-1. Unfortunate for Crater, Eldred got the grounder he would have wanted, the team would have wanted. But bobbled there at second. Nobody out, one on. That's going to loop into center field. A single for Tatone. It's now first and second. Bunt laid down. Safe at first, couldn't hold on to it, so not the sacrifice. Bases loaded, nobody out. So done now.
And this is the third pitcher they've started today, is that right?
Yeah, so Randolph started it, went 5.2. Painter went 1.1 of an inning, and now Eldred. So third pitcher for Crater.
Yeah, I thought Painter was in there for a second.
Not for too long. Just to close out the sixth inning. So 1-2. Dunwin for that low pitch. That one gets behind. He makes it underneath the tag. Now 2-2 and 8-3. One stopped nicely. Throws him out at first. But the tone comes across the plate. It's now 9-3.
And slowly but surely getting out of reach here for Crater unless they can put together a spectacular bottom of the seventh.
Probable.
I've seen crazier happen, but we shall see.
So Watson now 1 for 4. Ahead with 2 balls, no strikes. Two and 1. Right up the middle. RBI single for Watson. It's 10-3 now. Klovenstein, 2 for 4. Inside, 1-1. Got under that one, but out, flies out. Try to double him up, and he did. He tagged him up there at first. He got caught.
Nice looking play.
We move to the bottom of the 7th. Not before Roseburg gets 3 more, 10-3. You're watching TableRockSports.net.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back 3-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
I believe in the bus system. They have always been there for my wife, and I know that she feels safe.
For me, riding the bus is a norm.
Other big cities have bus systems, and everybody rides the bus.
Having RBTD, just a bus stop away from my job, from my school, from my house, allowed me to be able to go to college, get my 3 degrees, and still be a mom.
Welcome back, Anhorn Field. We are now the bottom of the 7th. Last chance here for Crater, down 7. Dawson Douglas up to bat. Hit by a pitch and a single. And Garrett Zimmett coming on the mound here for Roseburg. As Dominic Tatone throws 6 innings, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts. One and one. Low ball 2. Low ball 3. That's a leadoff walk. Anhorn now 2 for 3. This is where the rally starts. A lot of balls here from Zimmett. One and one. High pitch there, swings at it, 1-2. High pitch again, swings at it. That's a strikeout for Zimmett. 1 down. So Weber is 0 for 3. Ahead of the count, 2-0. Douglas going into second. And they say he caught him. Just 2 down. That's what's unfortunate is when you have the runner who gets picked off, and the next pitch, the batter gets a walk. It would have been first and second. He would have been there. It's just, I know they're trying to be aggressive, and they're down 7. Sometimes patience pays off.
Got to pick and choose a little bit.
It was a great throw from the catcher anyway.
Yeah, to miss the first car that was driving by, landed on the ground in front of it, and then bounced and hit another car. Always the dangers of parking here by the baseball field. That's why I park over on that side.
Yeah, less of a chance of it getting over there. One ball, one strike. Two balls, one strike. Oh, with little gnats flying around, other things around here, a couple things on the piece of paper, and like any little anything around my nose or my face, I feel like it's a bug. I don't know if it is or not.
Yeah, I think it is, because I've had a few of them. I keep hitting the mic because I'm trying to swat at the bug.
Oh. And the toss to second does it. That closes it out.
And they didn't have a lot of players today, but they played like a squad twice their size in Roseburg. Everybody did their job well. The pitching was on point from start to finish. They survived that 2-run homer from Randolph, and after that, they just kept putting up points on the board, run after run.
They had it with, they came back, thought Roseburg solid, run in the second, 2 runs in the third. You're looking going, okay. It was a tie game anyway at that point. Crater comes back, scores 3 of their own, ties it up, and then the 6th and 7th inning just all got away from them. That missed chance for Crater with a double play when Randolph was still on the mound. They could have gotten out of it, just tied at 3, but they missed that double play chance, bobbled and error, had a lot of errors. I come through at 3 errors for them and 2 for Roseburg total. And that was just kind of the floodgates. 7 runs come across the board in those 2 innings, and they lose 10-3, which the game was really a lot closer than it was with that score. But Roseburg got those hits when they needed. And some of that luck you need, they got with those errors from Crater. Your final score there on the John L. Scott scoreboard, 10-3. Now we got some games coming up this week. Crater definitely will have one, if not both games on Saturday. You know, baseball and softball, I believe, are playing Saturday at 12 and 2. The main thing without a schedule in front of me, just go ahead and just find the team that you prefer, the teams that you like. We get those schedules up pretty quickly there on tabletopsports.net. You can see with the links, what days are going to be. We have several baseball and softball games this week. We got wrestling coming up, basketball coming up, a lot of stuff happening. That is your final score. Any final thoughts from you, Jonathan? I know you're trying to, I'm trying to shoo the things away from my face as well and worry about this bench and not get any splinters myself. But any final thoughts on this and tonight and these two teams?
Well, it was I'd say despite the final score, it was a great game. Crater came to play against a 6A opponent, and Roseburg didn't have a lot of guys, but they played above their standing today, and they're a good team. I've seen them play against North and hold their own and win some games this year. So this Roseburg team, and as far as Southwest Conference contenders, they're up there. So I enjoyed this one. Hopefully next one, Crater kind of collects themselves and gets back at it after a couple tough games.
With Crater, as I mentioned before, they have South Medford coming up this Saturday, a doubleheader. Then they're at Ashland on the 11th and then at North Medford on the 15th. So they've only got 5 more games. Roseburg don't have their schedule popped up here in front of me. I can get that in just a second. These just 2 more weeks, even just under 2 more weeks, and these seasons, at least the ones we're in right now, are going to wrap up the spring seasons, which is really weird. This is about the time we have these spring sports.
It was a good season.
So for Roseburg, which Roseburg will improve to 4-2. 7-3 overall. This is not a conference game. They will be at home for the next 3 against Ashland, a doubleheader for them as well. On the 8th, Saturday the 8th at noon and 2. Then home on the 11th against South Medford. They'll be at Grants Pass on the 13th. And then finish it off with Senior Day, noon, the 15th against North Bend. So we do appreciate all of our sponsors and the community business support we get so this can help provide these games to you at no cost. For Jonathan McCrary, I'm Aaron Nelson, saying thank you for watching. Have a good night here from Anhorn Field in Central Point.